Where's the sound trip ever taken?
Maybe I smoked something. Shaggy, what did you give me?
My beautiful wife, and she's great, and I love her.
Okay, I'm just gonna remove it.
And now for something completely different.
Hi, Internet. Welcome back to What an Oddcast, episode 330. Woo! You may be noticing Maverick's not here.
Our intro man.
Yeah, Maverick had things to do. But it's okay because I've heard that the paper holds their folded faces to the floor, and that every day the paper boy brings more. So do with that what you will. So yeah, welcome. We have some things to talk about.
We do have
for
some
this
things
week.
to talk about.
Some
good,
announcements,
some bad.
Yeah, that's about right. It's weird without Maverick here. I'm used to him opening with some rant.
I know. And you know what? I haven't had anything too rant-worthy, so...
I'll give us a rant. I'll give it's a nerdy rant, but
hey,
sure.
A rant is nonetheless.
So I've been trying, and I say trying. Been trying to play through High on Life 2. I like it a lot. It took what the first game did. It took what the first game did good and improved on it with like comedy wise and the different Gatlins that you find. It's a lot of fun stuff with it. My problem I'm having with it, a problem that I don't typically have, glitches. Every fucking boss glitches for me. Every single boss, I get them down to like a quarter health, and then the game just I don't know if it can't decide if the boss is supposed to die or not, but it crashes. It's happened with like every boss has crashed. Or if there's a couple times where an enemy runs away and you have to fight him later, and the game's like doesn't register that I'm still shooting and it just crashes. So that's been really annoying. I think I'm close to the end. I don't know because of how many times I've had to reopen the game and then try to do the boss fight again. Which is really frustrating because other than that, it's been super funny and it's had me rolling on the fucking floor quite a few times. I just wish that it would stop doing that shit. So
which is fair.
My rant.
I played I didn't finish the playthrough of the first one. I didn't get into the gameplay of it. I had no issues with like the comedy or anything like that. I enjoyed it. I was laughing. My favorite bit was the two door guys.
Okay, yeah.
Like I was loving that. Like I had a great time, honestly. And it's just like there was just something about the mechanics that I just couldn't get into, which was such a shame.
Well, like I said, this one they also added instead of running, you skateboard, so you can like grind on rails and stuff while you're going around. Also use it while you're fighting. It takes the gameplay of oh god, what was that game? Sunset Overdrive.
Ooh,
if you remember that.
Yeah,
it has feelings of that with how it plays.
One of the very first Xbox One games.
Yes, yeah. Well, this is like their signature release. But no, it has a lot of fun. Like there's one level you go to kill a dude, and he's like the super rich guy, whatever. But like you get to his apartment, which was a pain in the ass to fucking get to. But like fucking get there, and then he's nowhere, and they can't. And like you're talking to your crew, and they're like, I don't know, his signature was there. Where did he go? Do you remember the game on the Nintendo 64 with a little plumber in a red hat? You remember how you went to levels in that game, that Nintendo 64 game?
Yeah, you did some cocaine. and then he jumped into the pictures. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Yeah, you have to find
Superhero.
paintings throughout his entire fucking house, and you jump into them, and every time it opens like the Nintendo 64 Mario, where it's like,
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
he's completed these two, you're on this one, do this thing. Like,
That's great.
I was like, that's fun. This is, and so far from what I know is every boss is that. It's like a different older game is the level design that they go with. It's super fun.
See, I like that. That gives it gives it something beyond just Rick and Morty, Justin Roiland-esque jokes.
That I will agree with. I think the boss I left off on, I'm pretty sure it's like Wizarding 101 is basically
Oh
that.
God,
that
Wizards
world.
101.
Yeah, because it's super blocky and he's a wizard, and I'm looking at it, and as I'm running through the level, I'm like, this looks like super shitty early 2000s computer game. And as soon as they said the blue wizard, I'm like, is this Wizard 101 as a level? This is both stupid and hilarious at the same time.
Hey,
So let's say it's a lot of fun.
you'll be happy to know that as of an hour ago, there's a roadmap for High on Life 2 where they are working on crashes, performance
God.
optimization, soft locks, fixing that. So
Thank God.
looks like it's gonna be getting fixed.
Well, good.
Yeah. Hey,
So,
I don't know.
No, you go ahead.
I don't know about what you see in Guam or how long if you've been to the news lately,
Oh God,
but
wow.
Paramount is officially buying HBO Max.
What?
Yep. They kept offering money, and then Paramount asked, HBO, Warner asked Netflix, like, what you want? What are you going to counter with that? And they said, no, that's too rich for my blood. So,
God damn it.
Yeah. So I don't know the exact number, but I do know that Paramount also does have to pay Netflix $2.8 billion for breaking breaking the deal, because Warner broke the deal. So on their behalf, they have to pay it. But
I don't like Paramount owning WB. I do not like that. Here's the thing. Netflix or Paramount owning it was never going to be a good thing, because it is
monopoly.
Yeah, no matter how you put it, it's turning it into a monopoly where it's just going to be owned by three people. Here's my problem though. Netflix was willing to work with everyone to do all the things that WB had already had planned, that WB already had going on. Paramount was the complete fucking opposite, where Paramount was like, yeah, we don't really give a fuck what it is that you have going on. We don't really like some of the things that James Gunn is doing specifically. We don't really like directions he's going, which was a contention point for a lot of us of, if Paramount gets it, James Gunn's whole thing he's doing might go away, because they don't like James Gunn. They don't like his woke agenda, as they put it. They feel that that's his kind of movies, and they don't like it. But they feel the same way with everything WB owns. So they don't really care about anything WB owns. They just want the fucking name, and that sucks.
They want the brands. They don't care about the thing. Which, I mean, I'm sure Netflix also wanted the brands, but like...
Oh, everybody wants the brands, but like...
But
Netflix, at least I know, would make things available. Paramount, on the other hand, has a history of making things unavailable just because they don't like it. They don't give a shit that you want it. So I can see that happening with WB now.
The funniest thing that I saw with people saying online is that Netflix is just now just going to wait 1 to 3 years to buy everything when they go broke.
It's really all anybody's doing. Actually, now that we're on this subject, speaking of, before I get into the announcement, because I'll put it towards the beginning here. But speaking of that same thing, did you see that Phil Spencer and all the whatnot, like all the Xbox people have all retired? Like they're all retiring now.
and being replaced by AI CEOs. Not that they're AI, but they support it and they get it.
So I saw an article. It was actually right before we were getting on the show. There was one of the ex CEOs just recently made a statement about the CEO that is in charge right now, because they've left like one person that's still in charge. He said that she's basically just there to flagship Xbox as he sees it. He's like, she's just there to see the brand on its way out, because they're phasing. His words are that Xbox and Microsoft are going to phase Xbox out and rebrand it as something else, and that is why we all quit, and that is why she is just there to kind of see it into the sunset.
The
If
AI
that's true
box.
or not, we'll find out this year.
Cool. I was just complaining to Mike about spending $500 on the game console. Can't wait for them to be like, yeah, we're shutting down the Xboxes, so
I will be so.
shell out more.
Oh, see, that's the thing, is like, I don't think that they'll completely shut it up. I think if anything, because they're working on a next gen thing. I think that's something everybody knows, that the PS6 is in development and Xbox is working on something. So I would assume it's just that they're going to take off the brand and whatever this, how do they put it, mobile PC thing that they're doing, where they're just giving you like a computer tower as a console for the next thing. I assume it just won't have an Xbox name on it, and it'll just be some whatever the fuck.
The Z box.
This is the M box, stands for Microsoft box. Everyone have fun. Also pay us $9.99 a month just to be able to turn it on.
You don't want to use the AI features? That's another $9.99 a month.
Exactly. I can see that happening. So announcement time. I'm going to put this early into the show because this is important. So you have episode 330 here, episode 330. I've already posted on social media to let you guys know that this was going to be happening. Me and Sergeant Redacted, Jeremy, we're finally moving. We're not going to be here in Guam. So with that, obviously, Oddcast won't be able to record for a little bit. We're moving from here on Guam. We're coming back to the main states. We're going to Ohio. But it's going to take us a little over a month as far as moving all our shit, getting reset up. So you're going to have this episode. We'll have a finale episode next week, which is going to have a crossover with everyone of Oddcast, which is really just us. And then Cerebral Paul, I do Bad Taste with, is going to be on. I got like a finale thing we're going to do. And then we'll see you all when we get back from break after that. But Bad Taste will still be up every week. I have like all of that being set up for the time I'll be away. There will still be episodes. So there's still that. So stay odd, but just so you all are aware on that, we're going to be taking a little bit of a break. I don't want to. Trust me, folks. I don't want to. I don't know what to do with myself when I'm not recording. I had like a week where I didn't record or have anything to edit, and I felt like I was going insane. I don't know what to do with myself. This is going to be a really hard time off for me because I don't have shit to do.
Try to bend down and like see if you can lick the tip.
No, see, I need a beautiful woman for things
Lick
like
her
that. Sure. I mean, who knows? The future. She could be a robot in like 5 years for all I know.
A bog. Battery operated girlfriend.
It's fucking Christ. So I had on Refney do a little something off screen. But I will say, in regards to that, I have not seen Scream 7 because it just came out literally today. So I wasn't able to see that. But before we get into that, there was a movie I was able to see, and I will recommend it to everybody that you should 100% just go see this fucking movie. Good luck, have fun, don't die. that was possibly one of the funnest fucking movies I've seen all year. And that's saying something because I've seen some pretty fun things so far. But that was hands down one of the funnest goddamn movies I have seen. It was fantastic. Non-spoilers for everyone. I won't give any spoilers here. But to give you context of what the story of this movie is, so you know what you're going into, take Terminator 1, take that story and blend it through like Pineapple Express. And on the other side of that, you have this movie. It is fucking hilarious. It was great. I loved it. Every minute of it.
Good.
Can I give you a spoilered scene?
Oh yeah, sure.
There's a bit because it's a guy doing a time loop. Everyone else skip forward. I have to get this out because it was so great. There's a point. He gets everyone in the diner. He gets this group of people and he gets them into the back. The cops are coming in and like he knows the cops are gonna bust into the building and like everyone's gonna die if they don't get out of there. Whatever. There's a fucking Boy Scout like troop leader dude who goes to pull out a revolver and the main character stops and he's like, I know you got that pistol. I know you got that gun. Just hand it here. All right. Now look here. We've done this 117 times. And let me tell you, on the blah, blah, blah time, you ran out this back door with that gun and you bought us enough time to get the hell out of here. And you know what? If you do that this time, I think we can make it. And he like talks this guy up. So the guy runs out. He runs around a corner without hesitation. You see the main character walking towards the kitchen door. You hear a bunch of gunfire, and they're like, "Oh my god!" And he's like, "Yeah, no, I knew that was gonna happen. I couldn't trust him. I knew he was gonna shoot me." You walk into a back room and the one person's like, yeah, why don't we take the trapdoor? That'll take us to like the sewer system, whatever. And he's like, I've been here 117 times. You think I don't know about a trapdoor? And they reveal it. And he's like, oh, well, fuck. Why did I let him die for that?
Oh shit, man.
It's so good. It's so fun. They play with the time loop shit. It's so good.
It reminds me of a movie I watched recently, Boss Level.
That's another good one.
That's a good.
That's another really good one.
I love a good time loop, time shenanigan movie.
Oh man, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's another good one.
It popped up in like a YouTube thing. I'm like, what is this movie?
So good.
And I'm like, yes, and I watched it. And that was a good time.
Yeah, it's if you enjoyed that, then the have fun, good luck, have fun, don't die. You'll enjoy that too. It just plays with AI in a really fun way. So yeah,
Dave, Liam, it's a trailer.
Watch It If You Can podcast. Join us for each episode as we create box sets of our favourite films and TV shows.
We go through the cast to see what else they've been in, along with any recommendations.
We pick our favourite characters, performances, moments and highlights from the soundtrack too.
We ask if there's anything to make it better and look at the lasting legacy of our pick.
We have a little fun with our quick fire round, and finally, what else would you like list based on themes from the episode.
Maybe, just maybe, you should watch it if you can.
What if they've already seen it?
Well, you can watch it again if they can.
Anyway, so Scream. On Refney, why don't you go ahead and give me your little trivia that you had there?
All right. Well,
and I'll be transparent. I have a bit of a cheat sheet.
Oh.
My reasoning is
Did you hack
I'm terrible with character names if they're not main characters. So on this sheet, I have all the side characters. So just so I remember their fucking names. Because I'll remember the face, not the fucking name.
Well, that's fair. Don't worry. So I got 2 different sets of 13 questions. One I made earlier this week. One I made today. So they're similar questions. So I'm gonna pick and choose off one of the 2 sheets. So do not worry. But I'm like, all right.
This is gonna be interesting. All right.
Jokey here. He is our horror fanatic, the master of the Scream franchise, some would say. His first tattoo after his 9-inch ruler is that of
Yeah, I can't really see it,
Ghostface. Yeah.
Yes, it
So
is.
he
I
is
posted
what we would call an expert. And boy, did I try finding some questions that were hard. All right.
You
And
probably
those,
so, man. I'm not smart.
well, we'll see. All right. And those listening, play along. See how many you can get
Yeah.
right.
Play along.
All right. Question number 1. Oh, I got a yawn right here. Bad time for a yawn. What was the working title for the first Scream movie?
Oh wow, yeah, that's a deep cut. Oh God, I've heard this before, but I'm probably gonna get this wrong. It's been forever. I'm gonna say caller ID.
Close, but it was actually Scary Movie.
Oh, that's right. They went with scary because scary. Oh, God damn it, that's right. Okay.
Especially with the Scary Movie trailer that popped up. I was like, oh, that's
yeah.
perfect. That's why I remade these so I can like put that in there. All right. What is the name of the fictional town where the first Scream movie takes place?
Oh, that one's an easy one. That's Woodsboro.
That is correct. That is 1.
Woodsboro, baby.
All right. Click over here.
Oh, but you do for your point for Dooney.
What horror director makes a cameo as a janitor?
It's Wes Craven, right? It's just him and himself because because it's like a Freddy reference for himself.
It is. He is Fred the janitor, and he's in the first Scream movie. All right.
Of course he would.
Now we all know that the Scream movie has Scream movies within them called the Stab franchise.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who directs the first Stab movie?
Oh, Jesus Christ. I have no fucking idea on this. I'm going to go out on a limb. I know this is probably wrong, but I'm going to go out on a limb only because of the third movie. He makes comments about doing one. I'm going to say Cotton. I know that's not right.
It is not correct. It is Robert Rodriguez of Spy Kids fame.
Yeah, see, he's going to get the questions like this. We're just like, I don't know. I'm not. See, this is why I'm not an expert. I enjoy these movies a lot.
Right,
I have a problem.
Well, the thing is, I also try to make it so they weren't just all like, who's the main actress in this first Scream movie?
Yes, I wasn't sure where you were going to go. I panicked a little bit last night thinking about it. Not going to be honest. I was like, oh, fuck, he's going to do this. I'm not going to know anything. I'm going to look like a fucking idiot.
Yeah, you are. Okay, what name is commonly used within the first film to refer to the killer instead of Ghostface?
Oh. Oh man, I gotta think. Fuck. You know what? I can't think of it off the top of my head.
It is simply the killer.
What?
Yeah,
what kind of bullshit trick question is that? You fuck off. We're edit all of this. Edit all of this.
Edit all.
Edit it all out.
All right. So this one's a two-parter. We'll see if you can get the first part, and if you can get the first part, see if you can get the second part.
Okay.
You're the killer. What's the name? The killer.
You son of a bitch.
I know that one was
a resident expert, and then it's just gonna cut down. All right, guys, wasn't that fun? You knew all of it. I'm so good.
He's amazing. He did a great job.
A plus.
Man, let me tell you, I fucking when you sent that to me, like, will you get some trivia? I'm like, I will get you trivia. All right.
All right, what's the first part?
All right. So in the first film, Billy Loomis's last name is a tribute to another horror character. Who is that character?
Oh God, another horror character. Loomis. This is where I'm gonna draw. See, this is where my brain's gonna draw blanks because I gotta try to think of other horror movies. I can't think of anyone who has fucking Loomis though.
Nothing. So I think the problem is you're going through
Loomis?
all of the horror movies. You need to think of
Yes, I am.
famous horror movies that would be referenced by Scream. Or famous slasher.
Yeah, no. The only thing I could think that he would do is Freddy because that was the only one he did, but that can't be right.
No, unfortunately, it
I mean,
is.
it's not the only one he did, but
It's Dr. Samuel Lewis from Halloween.
oh, I see. He's pulling from other people. Okay, I was thinking of like actual killers, not the person who chases the killers.
No.
It was like I don't think there's a killer with a fucking L in their name. Son of a bitch.
And the second part of this question was Dr. Samuel Lewis is actually a reference in itself to another horror movie. What movie?
What is it a reference to? I don't know that.
It is a reference to Psycho. Where a girl's boyfriend's name is Samuel Lewis as well.
Oh.
It's just a reference referencing a reference. All right, Jared. I'm gonna give you.
Y'all are just gonna learn fun things. Is what you're gonna just learn fun things. My brain's not working apparently.
All right. Which character famously lays out the rules to surviving horror movies?
Oh well, that one's easy. That's Randy.
That is Randy. Now, how many horror Scream movies have there been? Well, not including.
Technically, this could be a trick question. Because technically speaking, main movies in Hollywood that we know, as of with this new release today, would be 7. But
this is trivia.
Technically speaking,
I was saying it's not a trick question because these were made not using 7. I wouldn't do that to you.
Well, see, that's the thing is I was gonna say because I found it the other day. It's something I'd heard of and I've never seen, and I found it the other day, and I'm actually planning on watching it. Probably do a solo Jokey review about it because I've never fucking seen it. But there was I think it's French. There was a foreign fan film made called Scream Blood Friends or something like that. It was like a fan-made sequel that technically doesn't count, but technically is another sequel. So you could technically say with the new one would be 8, or even without the new one would be 7. But not including that, not including 7 would be 6.
Right. I'm glad you answered that non-question because that was going to say. So there are 6 movies.
Actually, there's only 3.
Oh. Yeah, Scream 2, Scream 4, and Scream 6. Now, in each of those movies,
Scream 1, 2, 4. That's all that exists.
1, 2. And I got them right here. In each Scream movie, there are 3 rules that are said. Can you name me as many as you can?
Ooh. Put me on a spot because Jokey Pants had taste. We do this every episode ends out with rules of horror. So never say I'll be right back. Never split up. Never don't trust anyone. Everyone's a suspect. Oh God, what are some of the other things that they're like constants? That's what I can think of off the top of my head that would be consistent in every single movie. Would be those are like the ones that stick out to me.
All right, let's go through all of them for the audience. Oh,
and the killer always comes back for a second scare.
I will check that one off. I will give you out of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15,
Happens
16,
in every movie.
18.
Those are the ones that happen every fucking movie. I can only imagine.
All right, we have. So each one has 3 rules. Scream 1: you can never have sex, you can never drink or do
That's
drugs,
the one I forgot.
and never ever under any circumstances say "I'll be right back."
There we go.
Scream 2.
I forgot the no sex, no drugs.
No sex, no drugs. It's a classic. Scream 2. The body count is always higher. The death scenes are much more elaborate, and never under any circumstances assume the killer is dead.
Yeah.
Scream 3. The killer is superhuman / unkillable. Anyone, including the main character, can die, and the past will come back to haunt you.
Including you, Sid. Even you, Sid.
Ooh. Scream 4. Don't mess with the original. Modern audiences want torture porn, and the only way to survive a remake is to be gay.
Gay, that's right. Which doesn't even work, by the way. When you get it, it doesn't actually work.
That's my favorite joke. But I'm gay.
It's such a fun scene. You can't kill me. Speaking of which, I'm glad you brought up these rules. I have something I wanted to point out because I thought about this. There's 2 things. Scream was. There's 2 things I want to talk about, but one of them right off the bat, since you brought this up, shouldn't Sydney technically have died in Scream 1 because she technically does sleep with Billy? So technically speaking, our final girl is not a virgin by the end.
No.
So they broke their own trope rule.
I know, and you think Billy of all people? Well, I mean, he did try to kill her.
He did. He set it up to kill her. Like that was, which I mean, in the context of Scream, well, that was Billy's plan, to have sex so that she was no longer a virgin and he could kill her, because the horror movie rules. Because Billy's a fucking psychopath. Anyway, what else? Any other trivia you got there?
Oh, any other trivia? Yes.
I can kill myself.
According to urban legend, during the filming of the opening scene, Drew Barrymore accidentally did something that caused the local police to show up. What was it?
It's something that caused the local police to show up. I've probably heard this somewhere and I don't remember now.
You're way overthinking it.
I'm going to assume she just screamed really loud.
You know what? I'll give that to you. According to urban legend, I could not confirm if this was true or not. She called 911 because the prop master forgot to unplug the landline and screamed into the phone, leading to the police tracing the phone. So I will give you that one.
That's fair.
All right, and now talking about Jared's favorite Scream, how many killers are there in Scream 3?
Firstly, this does lead me into the second thing with Scream I was going to talk about. But there's only one killer, and it makes no fucking sense.
There is only one killer.
I've seen that movie more times than I'd like to ever admit. And that is still the thing that it doesn't make any sense when you watch that movie. I've had so many people, there have been certain people who have argued with me nonstop. The Scream 3 is a great movie. It's fucking not. That killer doesn't make sense. You go back and watch that movie. That doesn't make fucking sense. I found out something new about Scream 3 that I didn't know before.
Oh, and what is that?
And it was, well, I knew part of it, but I didn't know the full thing. I found an old interview with Matthew Lillard that I just hadn't seen before. and it was when Scream 3 was coming out. Did you know that Matthew Lillard was originally signed on to be in Scream 3?
I did not.
What if I told you I think I figured out what they are doing with Scream 7 because of this old interview?
And especially with Matthew Lillard suddenly becoming a famous, much more popular person that they refer to his character in the previous movie.
So Matthew Lillard is signed on for Scream 7. I don't know to what extent, because I'm avoiding spoilers so I can see it and I can see if they did what I think they did. So Scream 3, the original scripting, was Matthew Lillard was going to come back as Stu. And it was that's why they did the Roman saying that he hired Billy and Stu. The original script was Stu was supposed to come back and like confirm this story. But it was also supposed to be revealed that Stu was the one who set up the events of 2 by basically giving Loomis's mom the info and thinking like, oh, she'll kill Sydney. I won't have to worry about it. Like, it'll be fine. That didn't work. So Scream 3, they were going to have this whole thing of they were manipulating the school to get to Sydney to begin with. And then 3 was going to have its own thing of that nature. Lillard had said Matthew Lillard in the interview said it was the only time he's ever been paid to be in a movie that he was not in. He's like, I was paid. We were filming. But Columbine happened. And because of Columbine, the studio looked at what we were doing and went, no, because we had a whole plot line about Stu manipulating the high school to like do things. And they were like, that's not going to play well.
Yeah.
So that's why Scream 3 went into production hell and had like 50 different scripts, was because they scrapped it as they were filming and they didn't use the idea.
So they probably were scenes meant to have 2 killers, but because they had to rewrite
100%. 100%. There was supposed to be another killer, so that movie would have made sense. But they did away with that. But that's why all the actors talked about making it that they were like, no, we have a new script every day. No one knows what's going on, because they were literally writing it as they went. So nobody fucking knew. But brings me to my point. I think they're taking that unused plot, and I think they're using it with Scream 7. Just considering the context that Stu's in the casting confirmed, so like he's there in some capacity. We know that it has to do with Sydney's daughter in school, and they even said that Scream 3 was supposed to have a whole plot line about Stu using people, manipulating, blah blah blah. So I think they're taking that old script and have reworked it.
So they're making Scream, the third Scream in the requel series, Scream 3, as it should have been. That's actually
it
clever.
Seems that way, right? I see. That's what I thought. I was like, it's kind of smart. Just to.
There's like some
you're contracted to do it anyway. Why not?
We gotta get through the second movie so we can make the third movie as it was supposed to be.
I still wish we had gotten the Scream 7 we were gonna get. I'll stand on that hill. That would have been a cool story. I'm so curious what they did here. I think the original idea would have been really awesome to see played out. I don't know. We'll find out though. You got another question? Give me another question.
Oh yeah. There is at the request of the prop master to continue continuity in the movie, Ghostface ended up getting a signature move. What is that move? And if you can name it, do you know why?
He does have a signature move. I don't know the name of it.
Well, you can just describe it.
I'm gonna go out on a limb. Actually, I'll assume it's like clean the slate, something along those lines. But it's when he has his knife, it's dirty, and he wipes it off with his gloved hand. He does it in every movie, every kill.
That is correct. It's just wiping the knife off. so that way they could make sure the knife was clean for the next scene in case they had to reshoot it real quick. So because of the prop master's request
Clever,
to
but it
clean the
works.
blood, it became such an iconic thing. Just a quick.
It works. It works. You know what? Give me one more. Give me one more. And
One
then
more?
I got some.
All right. Let's see. Which character's death in the original Scream was added because Bob Weinstein felt the middle of the movie was too boring and needed a kill?
Repeat that. Which one?
In
Because
the
I
original,
think I might know.
the original Scream.
Okay. Original Scream. Kill added to the middle of the movie. I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume because it's one of the dumbest fucking kills that you could have ever done, and I could only imagine that kill would come in because somebody's just like, "We need something," and they're like, "I don't fucking know." I'm gonna assume, and again, I could be completely wrong here. I know it's not in the middle of the movie, but it is such a dumb kill. It's one of these two. It's either the principal in the school, which is a very quick kill done over with, but it is like a bridge to the party, and it, other than just having a kill to have a kill, it doesn't really do anything. And then the other one I could think of would be Tatum when she's going through that fucking cat door, because that is such a dumb kill in general that it's been memed by fucking everyone in movies now, because everyone's just like, why was that a fucking choice?
All right, I will let you know. You do have it.
I'm gonna go with the cat door. I'm gonna go with cat door.
Ooh, you should have trusted your original gut with
Damn
the
it! I
principal.
should've gone. Damn it! I knew it.
Yep.
The
Principal.
principal's it's quick and over with. So like, I get that would be added.
It was just added just because they're like, it's not enough killing's going on in our killing movie.
There's no killing or sex going on. Kill someone. Oh, well,
there's no killing or sex going on. So are we killing Henry Winkler or are we fucking Henry Winkler?
Hey.
Like, guess we
got on the set that day. Oh man, can't wait for my great scene. Like, all right, so today we're gonna kill you. Like, what?
Wait,
yeah,
what?
Today you're gonna get gutted like a fish.
You said kill. You said killing. You said fucking. Yeah, fucking dying. Get in there now, yeah, Mr. Winkler. Man, as a kid,
Henry Winkler covered in bees.
Bees. Ah!
Covered Henry Winkler in bees again. Oh.
You know, as a kid, watching oh god, the Water Boy. I did not know that Henry Winkler was the Fonz, so it was not as funny to me when he had a tattoo of himself on his ass. They were two different people to me. So like, the Fonz is young and that guy's really old. He wasn't even that old.
You know, Henry Winkler is another one of those like an older actor that he gets into like fun series or fun roles. Because he was because you have Scream, but he's also the dad in Click, which I enjoy Click as much as I know some people don't.
It's a good movie. I'm on Team Click.
And and he's also the acting coach for the show Barry throughout the entire thing, and he's fucking great in that too. Because there's a bit where Barry comes into his office, and for context, Barry's if you've never seen it, Barry's an assassin, like a hired hit who wants to become an actor, and Henry Winkler is an acting coach that he like meets. But there's a point where he's supposed to do a monologue, and he tells Henry Winkler this entire story of how he shot up a village in the Middle East when he was on duty because one of his soldiers got shot, and it's like this horrifying thing, whatever, that he murdered all these people. And it like pans out to Henry Winkler. He's like, you know what? That's really good. That's a lot of emotion. But that story, Never tell anyone other than me in this room. So, but in other news, we may be getting more Firefly. I don't
Yeah.
know if anyone's seen anything about this. But Nathan Fillion went out of his way to post with one of his other co-stars and tagged it, basically saying Firefly is coming. What that is, we have no idea, but it could be a revival. It could be another movie, maybe. Nobody knows, apparently. But he's teasing that they're doing something. So that's something.
Yeah, I don't know. And unfortunately, I have never seen Firefly or Serenity.
You've never seen any of it?
Never seen any of it. Friend of myself. I'm not gonna shout out her full name. But she did. She lent me the Firefly DVDs and Serenity for like a year.
You never watched it, did you?
Never watched them. And then like she was moving, and then she's like, "Hey, can I come by and pick up those movies?" I'm like, "Yeah, you can. They're in the same places since I took them from you." So she came. I gave them to her. I'm like, "All right, bye." We still Snapchat every now and then. She has kids, and I'm like, "Look at my kids." She's like, "Look at my kids." I'm like, "Yeah, we have kids."
Welcome to being in your middle age, where you just send pictures of your kids back and forth.
Look, I've had no better relationship than with my older sister since we both had kids, and we're both got Snapchat. And we're like, look at my little one. She's like, look at my little one. I'm like, is yours kind of dumb too?
Yours kind of dumb. What the fuck?
Oh, speaking of, I have a question for you. A while back, like 3 weeks ago, and I just forgot to ask this. My sister randomly messaged me out of the blue. It's like, hey, do you remember in New York this place that we would get dropped off at while like mom and like we visited New York and we got dropped off into this pit while the adults did some work or something like shopping or something. And I think I found it, but I'm just like, do you know of this thing where like a grocery store would keep you, or a pit? I'm trying to think of the.
Yeah, I was gonna say there are some grocery stores and things that had like a kids area. Like if you didn't want to take your kids shopping, they had like a whole separate little thing. I can't think of where.
Yeah, I couldn't find it. I think I found something eventually. I'm like, is this it? She's like, maybe. I'm like, okay. She says she remembers big computers.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I can't think of where that is, but yeah. That was
wherever it is,
thing. I couldn't fucking tell you where though.
It doesn't exist anymore. I can tell you that much because I spent fucking like 40 minutes trying to find something.
Oh no. Man, that is like anything child daycare wise, like your McDonald's play places, the Burger King play plays, anything like that in any establishment are all just gone now. Like none of that exists. Now it's just carry your children with you. I don't know, I think you should bring it back. I may not be a parent, but I'm friends with enough people who have kids, like on Refney here and my friend Jess and Johnny O,
Bring it back.
Sometimes when you have 3 kids and you try shopping, it's a bit much. So if you can have like a little like play place thing that you can just be like, here you go, sit here for 30 minutes so I can just grab the food we need and I don't have to chase you, can be really helpful.
It can be. Let me tell you, when you shop with 2 kids, it's not so easy. You gotta push around 2 carts.
It's gonna be 3 soon. So you know that.
It's gonna be 3 soon. I'm gonna have to fucking put right in the bottom where I used to hang out when I was a kid until I decided to stand up and crack my skull on it.
Good God, man!
I got a fat roll in the back of my head. It's from trauma.
Jesus Christ. My God. I want to say there was something else. My brain is. Oh, hang on a second. I put it in my. There was another news story. Just let me make sure I didn't say it already. I put it in my messenger. I was gonna send it, but I was like, no, I'll just save it for the show. But now my brain's clicking that there was something. Just forgive me, folks.
Oh, you're good. While we do that, I'll announce. So probably everyone who's a nerd already know this, but the date this
there it is.
episode. You got it? Okay.
Oh no, you go ahead.
No, today
Mine's
this
gonna piss
episode,
you off, so you go ahead.
Today is Pokemon Day for the 30th anniversary of the Pokemon
That's right.
franchise.
Yeah.
But bunch of announcements, bunch of stuff that you can buy. Pretty cool. There's this weird little Game Boy music collection where it's like a little tiny Game Boy with tiny little cartridges that you put in to play music from the first Pokemon game.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's weird.
They didn't announce like a game or anything. I know they did the Leaf Green and Fire Red.
They did announce a game actually. Did you not? Have you missed this? Wind and Waves.
Yeah, I guess I missed.
Been revealed. Here, let me put the Pokemon starters in the group chat. I thought Mike would have sent it to you. Wind and Waves.
Yeah, no, I had no idea. I just remember there was the Leaf Green, Fire Red, where they were like, we're adding new islands and some new Pokemon. Here you go replay it again. And I was, which when they announced that, no offense, folks out there, I get it. However, for me, I'm like, there are ROMs that exist. Everyone and their brother has played Fire Red and Leaf Green. Even if you're adding new Pokemon, that game's been played to death. You could have released anything else.
I am I did buy Fire Red, mostly because my son has really got into Pokemon in the last 30 days.
Yeah.
So it's for him.
For that.
Yeah, exactly. It's for him because I have ROMs. I have shit on my computer. I'll be playing with him.
I may or may not.
But I could pull it up on my phone if I wanted to.
That's what I mean. It's like doing the Leaf Green Fire Red. It's like that's been re-released and released and ROMmed out so much of all the games you could have picked.
Oh yeah. Let me see. Actually, let me share my screen. I don't know why I just
but yeah, I had no idea they announced a new one.
Let me share Wind and Waves. It's very sad that I will not be playing it anytime soon.
Because you don't have a Switch 2.
I do not have a Switch 2. And it's Switch 2 exclusive.
Of course.
Which, is sad, but maybe in the future, if the Switch decides not to be $500, I'll get it. But Wind and Waves is based off of Indonesia and South Asia. So Jeremy will probably love it.
Actually, yes.
And we got our 3 stars.
What is that?
That's Sprout, the grass starter. People are calling it the Angry Bird. Heather thinks it's disgusting. Quote, disgusting. My idea is that this eyebrow is going to become something bigger.
I was gonna say, is it gonna be like a Bulbasaur thing where the leaf just becomes its head or some shit?
Probably.
Gekwa?
The water
gecko.
Yeah, water gecko, fat
Can
tail.
I tell you my only issue with that?
Mm-hmm.
And this is totally personal. This is nothing against anyone. I like her design and all. However, we already had the frog.
We had the frog.
And she looks almost the same. So my only issue with that is we're going from frog to looks like salamander, but like we're doing a lot of the same design choice.
Yeah, that's the biggest. And are you ready for the one people have fallen in love with?
Okay. So it's the fire one again.
Yep. Bon.
I hate that. I want to punt it.
It's a Pomeranian bonfire.
I'm picking it up and I want to punt it across the room.
Oh my god, dude! I am so ready.
That's
Like-
so derpy.
It is Pond Bomb. Mike sent the starters to me and said, "Why is Hunter a starter?" Just, I can barely hear his laugh or Deuce noise. Yeah.
Oh God, it is Hunter.
It's just straight up Hunter. So I'm like, all right, I
Oh,
have. If I ever get this game, I have my starter and I have the name. It is Hunter. That is Hunter.
it's God. I didn't think until he said, "Oh, I can see it." It's just fucking Hunter.
Yeah, it's just fucking Hunter. Here, I'm gonna
Oh, it's
in the group chat.
Oh,
It's just I don't know because the camera sometimes reads my phone,
Oh.
sometimes doesn't.
oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That's just Hunter right there.
Oh, is that when they're or no? Did they show what they look like?
They have not yet.
Okay.
Much like Scarlet and the
Okay, well,
Violet.
yeah, because that's what everyone's speculating. Okay.
Yeah. When Scarlet and the Violet popped up, I fell in love with White Cocoa immediately. The big stupid, because it gave me big
same
totodile
here.
energy,
Same here.
and I'm glad
Yeah,
that
just
it
a fire
stayed good.
totodile. That was really neat.
And it stayed good, and I'm glad that it did. I'm always, of course, worried that the one that I fall in love with is going to end up ugly. But Pombon is the one that's stolen everything. All right,
Yeah,
Jared.
that is-
Now your announcement.
So my news is just gonna make everyone on this show very upset. There's a universe that we kept going to the theater and seeing. And we kept lying to ourselves. But the next
know.
one can't be worse.
I know when you said universe, we kept saying, I know exactly what you're talking about. Keep going.
So with Craven the Hunter, the Sony universe ended, and everyone was like, "Oh, thank fucking God." Folks, what if I told you it's not over? It's exactly like I thought. I called this when Venom the Last Dance happened, and then Craven came and they said, "No, we're just going to end it." And I went, "Oh, thank God." Turns out I wasn't wrong. And I absolutely hate that I wasn't wrong with what I thought.
What do you mean you're wrong about what, Jared?
Sony executives have come out and made it official. Let me be the person that they had in this interview. Well, you see, they said that we flopped, that we bombed out our Spider-Man franchise, but I don't think that's true. You know, we did the Marvel and Tom Holland Spider-Mans, and they made billions of dollars. You know, the last one made us so much money. You know, we talked with Feige, we talked with Marvel, and we've made a partnership. We've made a great new deal. We're working together. The Sony universe will be rebooted, and we will have a new Spider-Man to use for it, because we felt that Tom Holland with the MCU, that's a good deal for everyone involved. We feel that the Sony universe, it made money. We're going to bring it back. What Spider-Man? Couldn't fucking tell you. They're just saying there will be a Spider-Man, but it won't be Tom Holland.
So
Because they
basically,
want to keep that MCU thing alive. Because it makes billions.
basically, hey, the thing that you guys did made more money than ours, so we're not going to keep doing that.
There is one shiny, and tiny glimmering hope. And that is that there has been circulatory talk
Ooh,
that has not been denied. that there may be a Tobey Maguire Spider-Man comeback. This has not been ruled out. People have talked to Sam Raimi. People have talked to Tobey Maguire. Tobey Maguire has openly stated that he would be willing and open to coming back. He had a lot of fun with it.
Yeah.
But it would have to be with the right people, much like we've heard many a times. And Sam Raimi has not denied, like, he's basically his saying with it was like, I mean, maybe I do Spider-Man 4. Kind of doing my own things. Don't really know if I would. And then this news came out. So there is speculatory hope, belief that maybe what they would do is bring back Tobey Maguire Spider-Man for something. Because supposedly he will return in either Brand New Day or Secret Wars to help Tom Holland before he goes back. So there's rumor speculation that where he goes back to will be the Sonyverse, and that's how they will go about it.
I'm really hoping. I do love that, and I love that idea. And not that I have any issue with it. I would like to see another Andrew Garfield movie instead.
I would too. I would like for him to get like a decent movie and not
yes,
not what he was given.
As Cinema Win says, I want to see the movie where he is a seasoned Spider-Man and he's flashing back to the talking where he said that he went to a dark place to the next, like, his protege. I would like to see that movie, like a Spider Woman or Silk, whoever it would be. Like, I would love to see that. I swear to God, and this is nothing against Miles Morales. I have no issue with Miles Morales. If they bring back Tobey Maguire Spider-Man to fucking kill him so that we get Miles Morales live action, I'm gonna throw hands. Don't bring back Tobey Maguire just to immediately kill him. Don't do it, Sony. Don't.
I personally, my personal theory on this is I think it'll still hold true to what I originally thought, which is the next Spider-Verse movie is how they were going to go about that. And I don't think that that's ruled out. Since that movie got delayed and now they're saying that the Sonyverse is going to come back, I think that's starting to line up that that's what the actual ideas were. That, you know, we're going to mix the spider timelines and that's how we're going to get a Sonyverse. I imagine that's what they're going to do.
It's just been announced not that long ago. Might have been even within like the last couple weeks that we do have the final release date for the final Spider-Verse, June 25th next year.
Yeah, and now this announcement of, oh no, the Sonyverse is going to come back. We're rebooting it, and it's like, I hate that I saw what they were doing and called it out, and then I thought I was okay, only to get told like, oh no, that's going to happen. It's like, motherfucker.
Hey, wouldn't it be
what
dumb?
I thought.
Wouldn't it be dumb if all this happened? Hey, guess what? All that's happening. Fuck.
That's how I feel, folks. Other than that, there hasn't really been a whole lot of other stuff going on. I don't really have anything else. So the Sony thing just made me so goddamn upset. But for all of you, since this is going to be coming out, by the time this comes out, it'll be March. Go check out the episodes we have on the channel on YouTube. We have all the bad tastes that are coming out this month. We just had The Voices come out to end of February. I believe Mayhem's going to open up March. It's a fun little movie. Samara Weaving and Jason Yoon. Samara Weaving's in it. Sorry, I'm trying to remember all things here. And then we have Muppet Treasure Island. They'll come out. We have Leprechaun for the month. Bunch of different stuff there. And then April, I've got a bunch of remakes. Me and Paul just finished recording up April's. And it's shaped up to be a pretty fun month of remakes there. You're going to have a good movie, and then a shitty one, and then a good one, and then a shitty one. And keep back and forth all of April.
Hell yeah.
But yeah. Oh, actually, before we get out of here, I just want to say, because I'm thinking about it and I'm looking at it because it's in my chat. The Fright Night remake from 2011, fuck that movie. I just had to do the
Colin
review
Farrell.
for it. It has so many fun moments in it, and it has some good ideas. It shouldn't have been called Fright Night. It was like me and Paul's biggest thing with it was like this wouldn't have been a good movie regardless, but calling it Fright Night made it worse because they didn't really do anything that was Fright Night. They just kind of took ideas from it, and that was about fucking it. And it's
It was
frustrating.
barely night, and not even barely even a fright.
It's true. Also, we're also doing Maniac with Elijah Wood. I'm very excited that I finally got to that one. That one's also coming in April, which is like the best version of Psycho. One of the best versions of Psycho you can ever watch. So stay tuned for all that. Oddcastmedia@gmail.com. We got at Oddcast on Twitter if you want to tweet us out, you want to reach out to us. Oddcast Network social medias. I don't know. At What an Oddcast on TikTok. We got clips, different things there. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you very much. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned. As I said, even though we're on break, there will be stuff on this channel. I'll keep going. And yeah. Stay happy.
Peace and love.
Peace and balls.
Okay, wasn't that fun in a awkward sort of way?